You're one of the few peeperoos that actually sets goals, writes them down, and gets them done, because there are very few peeperoos who do that. Most, if they even write them down, which most don't, most people do not, and then they feel like they haven't achieved something, that they feel like setting goals are heavy, and they don't want to do it because they don't want to fail again. Where do you find yourself in what kind of camp? You set the goals, you achieve them, or you set them way out there, you do your 5 year, 10 year, and do you follow through? Do you do a week, a day? How do you set those? And I'm going to talk about this today, just getting these goals done. I'm going to talk to you about active goal setting, because it's so key. It is what has helped me and helped my clients, and helps anyone that I teach this to. And I've shared this with you, so if you've done it, you know that it works. It's called active goal setting. So we're going to talk about that today. Just kind of an overall, there's not a whole lot to it, but anyway, so today is, by the way, I am Lenny Wennerstrom. I am here to help you to find your purpose. Setting goals is a good way. It's like, I'm going to set a goal to, my goal is to find my purpose. We have said that many times. So today is July 7th, day 189, 177 days left in the year, and 2024 is we're almost 52% done with the year. So we are on the other side as of July 1st to finishing up this year, which, again, remember, this is just like today, it's a new beginning. We don't ever need to feel pressure or think that we're not exactly where we need to be. As cliche as that sounds, spiritually, you are exactly where you need to be. And if you weren't there, you wouldn't be on your journey. Yet, when you are aware and know that you can change things up to have more success in your life, like changing your self-talk, getting that app and getting that self-talk language, and really changing up your stories, your self-talk, like what you say when you talk to yourself. Is it like, oh my gosh, here you go again, trying to set a goal, you never succeed? I don't know where that came from, but anyway, that's well, that would be me, but I don't know anyone who talks like that. But anyway, it's that kind of thing, and it just doesn't feel good. I just really got to a place where I didn't even want to write goals. So let's read the passage for today from Dr. Shad Helmstetter's book, In Helping You to Find Your Purpose. This is one of the tools that I use. This, let me give it a spanking. 365 days of self-talk for 365 days of positive self-talk for finding your purpose. I've only said that since November of last year, every single day. So, because I come here every single day and I read a passage from Dr. Shad's book, so that it can help you. These are phrases. You can see that these phrases are very concise, they're very specific, because we're always talking about neuroplasticity. By the way, welcome. We've had some new peeperoos that have shown up. Thank you. I'm going like this. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. It means so mucho that those of you who are already here and you're sharing my links and letting people know about me. Thank you. I am so grateful. Together we can really help people to understand that they are the creators of their own life, and they can have success in every single area of their life. They have unlimited potential. When I say they, I mean you as well. We all have unlimited potential. We were born with unlimited promise and potential. And that's so importante that we know that, because when we understand our own power, can you imagine this world? I think of John Lennon, or I hear John Lennon in my head, or the songs, all about like the age of Aquarius, and imagine all the people, and just think of the happiness. If everyone had success in every single area of their lives, and they weren't knocking themselves down, telling themselves that they're not good enough, not strong enough, not worthy, don't have enough money, don't have this, don't have that. If they were all focused on what they wanted, if we were all, if we were all doing this together, we would raise the frequency of this planet so high, and the cosmos and all of that, and it would be a game changer. And this is a little whatever I can do to do that. And so to help others understand their true potential. I don't make really anything. If I could, get more, I would really like to fill up my coaching card to, to have. I only have 10 spots, and so I want to, once I fill that up, and then I also have two. I'm gonna do two, but I haven't even started marketing that or let people know about that. But 2 hours with 5 peeperoos each at a lesser price. So I just want to make it affordable, and I want people to really, those of you who really want to not just find your purpose, because this, what I do here is about finding your purpose, but there's so much more, and reaching your, and doing, setting your goals. This active goal setting that we're going to speak to in just a minute is such a big part of that. These key concepts that will uplift you and teach you how to become a quality person, like really, not that you aren't one now, but how to move in that world of those who have success, and have determination and think outside the box, and know how to deal with their negativity, with negative peeperoos, with stress, with all of these things. These are some key concepts that I teach my clients, and between that plus changing the mental programs, neuroplasticity, right, the ability for the brain to rewire itself until the day you take your very last breath, with programs rather than those 77% of negative or more in our conscious mind, over 90% in our subconscious mind that are on autopilot just running the show. We can change all of that, and you can change all of that by listening to that self-talk app, which is, it's a language, it's the self-talk language, but in my coaching I teach all these concepts, and I keep you on track week after week after week, so that you do create the life that you want to. And this here is just what I can do for you, and to show up for you every single day, and help you, to remind you just how powerful you are, and of your unlimited potential, because you are unlimited, and you can do, be, change, create, have absolutely anything when you move into that consciousness. And there are many ways to get there, and I'm telling you, I teach practical spirituality. I love things that are practical. You can practice that are practical, meaning you can use them right away, tools, and that's why I teach what I teach. But the spiritual journey, and that seeps into my teaching, because that's who I am. And then I use, for neuroplasticity, that's a big part of the human experience, which is the other side of what I teach. And that's where this comes in. No, well, not this, but but yes, Dr. Shad Helmstetter, but my life coaching, my self-talk training, those things all pop into that. So it's all part and parcel. So I'm so grateful to you. Want to welcome again all you new peeperoos. Thank you for being here, and all of you who have been sharing this out. I really appreciate that you are helping me to get the message, because it's your message too. This is why you show up, because you know deep in your heart, because you are a soul, you are spirit, that moving through with positivity and feeling productive at the end of the day, and getting our things done, and understanding who and what we really are, is just so powerful, and it empowers us all when we move together. So that's why I'm here in a big old long nutshell. Okay, so let's go ahead and read Dr. Shad's phrase for today. Today I choose to focus on my goals, get a clear picture of what I need to do next, make the decision to take action, get my attitude in shape, put myself into motion, and make today a get it done day. Isn't that fun? Bzzz, here we go. Today you choose to focus on your goals, get a clear picture of what you need to do next, make the decision to take action, get your attitude in shape, put yourself into motion, and make today a get it done day. Winner, chicken dinner. You are a winner. You are absolutely a winner. So I hope you enjoy that. This, we've been talking about the 5 steps, the self-talk, and 5 steps to success the last 2 days. And this is all part and parcel of that. That is focusing on your goals, and changing your self-talk, and getting your attitude into shape, so that those feelings, because then the feelings come next, right? Like, how do you feel about that? And then the results that you're going to get, like the actions you're going to take right here, the actions, and putting yourself, like, feeling like you are, that you are motivated to do what you want to do. You get yourself up, you do it for yourself. You don't need anyone to get you up and get yourself started in the mornings, or at any point. You can do this yourself. And listening to that self-talk, by the way, that language, that is going to help you do that so much more quickly. And you get 30 days free. After that's $19.99. You can you can have up to 6 peeperoos from your family, whatever, on that account, and share it. And you can be a self-talk family. Can you imagine the positivity and productivity in your home? I can, because it's in my home. Okay, so I'm just going to real quickly go over the goal setting. And I'm actually doing a master class on it, or just like a short little course on it, because it's so simple, yet it's so powerful. It's so powerful, and it can really change the way you move through life once you really get it, and once you put it into practice. Because we are all about happy beans, and I don't know what they're doing, but look, she just came flying outside from the bedroom. Okay. But anyway, so let's just go over it real quickly. So active goal setting, and Dr. Shad created this system because he knew that there was something missing, and now you'll find it in a few other places, but not many. And he doesn't do 5-year, 10-year goals. Like, what he'll go like a year out maybe. You can go a little farther if you want, just depends on what you want. I mean, you can have an overall, just like whatever your purpose is. Like, you have an overarching purpose. You can have like an overarching purpose to find your goal, or I mean, a goal to find your purpose, or something that you want to do, like overall in this, like in the next 5 years, I want to do this or do that. Yet it's the baby steps. It's the things that you do first, and keep moving, because we get overwhelmed. And this is just kind of an overview. We get overwhelmed with some things that get stuck in our head, that we think, that's too heavy, that's too hard, or I can't do that, or all this negative self-talk. This is why I won't coach anyone who is not using the self-talk, listening to that language. I just won't, because it's not going to work. You will not have success. A person will not have lasting success. You might have some success, but you won't have lasting, because you won't have changed those mental programs. You will not have rewired them. So let's talk about this active goal setting. So the first thing in active goal setting that you do is you write out your goal, and you always start your goal with, my goal is to, because that's the action. My goal is to, and then and that's going to lead you to whatever your goal is. And you always say that, and you write it down, and then you date it. Remember that the dates are always set in sand. They move because life happens, but it gives you a target date. You know where you're going, and you really want to set it for a week. Your focus goals, like you can have other goals like a year or 6 months or whatever, but you want to have focus goals for the week, maybe even some for the day, but for the week, so that you know that you're moving towards that larger goal, your objective, whatever that is. So that's your first step. And then the second step is you're going to list your your obstacles, the things that get in the way. And you're going to sit there and you're going to, why haven't I done this yet? What do I need to do? Or like, what is like stopping me? So you're asking yourself those things, and you're writing, like whatever they are, get 2, 3, however many there are. There might be a whole bunch. And this is how you can really get it set for a week, like a focus goal, so that you have like one little goal within a goal, and then you have your obstacles, and so you're going to list those obstacles out, and you're going to think, why haven't I done this yet? Or what's needed, what's wanted to do this? And or you're going to say, why is this stopping me? Oh, I got to pick up my puppy. She's saying it wants to come and say hi. This is Flying Feather for all you new peeperoos. I have 2 Havanese. They're getting shaved because they have been getting in sticker patches like crazy. I spent probably over an hour today de-stickering them. Okay, so that was crazy. So I had to really work on my attitude and think, I get to spend quality time with my little puppies. I really worked on that one because I had a lot to do today. so, so anyway, then once you list your obstacles, then you're going to then you have your action step. Like, what is it that you're going to do for each obstacle that you list? You're going to write your action step. Like, what will get you over or around, or will help you to get it done? What is the action step that can help you to move yourself forward for the week, or for the day, or whatever it is? I go out weeks, like, because I meet with my clients every single week. That's my goal, to meet with them every single week to keep them on track. And it works so well. And even my own coach, it's every week. And every time when we don't have a week and I get behind, like this week because of the holiday, it's already like there's so many distractions, and it's like, you got to look at those goals every single morning, every single night. That's another part of it. So anyway, which I didn't today. My whole intention was, and then there was so much other stuff that got in the way, and it's when we all have including me, and I coach this stuff. It's kind of like the mechanic, his car's not working. Everybody else's is working great, and his is not working. But actually, my goals are working just great. I'm very grateful for my coach. Her name is Debbie, and she is an amazing coach. Yet, when I do not look, if something is distracting that like today, something took my entire day. That wasn't a whole lot of fun, but and so I didn't get my stuff done, and I didn't even look at my goals. I know what they are. I always know what my top goals are, but I wasn't able to get to them. And so you really want to look at them every single morning and every single night, and then so that you know what they are. So now you have your obstacles. Now you have your action steps, right? And those action steps, that's your plan. That's how you get it done. And the really important thing to understand here is that you are moving just a little bit. Some days you might take big strides. Like some weeks you might really accomplish a lot. Other weeks, things like what happened for me today get in the way. It had to do with accounting, and when that happens, so one day you really didn't get what you want done, but you don't beat yourself up. It's not about that. It's not about not achieving. It's about having moved yourself forward. And in the times that I had my moments, I've been moving myself forward, like knowing what I'm going to do and thinking, and just like I know what it is that I want to do and accomplish. So I keep that in front of me, even if I didn't look at it and had other things that took my day, or that I chose to do. Look at my self-talk. Look at me catching myself. It's monitor and edit. I just monitored and I just edited that. So, and now I'm going to change it, right? So I chose to do all this to help my hubby with all this accounting stuff today. And so I chose to do that rather than work on my things. And so it's really the attitude, and it's then it's like moving yourself forward, constantly moving yourself forward, because that's the other thing. You take responsibility for your life. Like what I just did, no one told me I had to do all this accounting. Did I get asked, and was it, something that needs to be done? Yes. But I still chose to do it today rather than like tomorrow or the next day or something like that. And so this is part of taking responsibility for your life. So just to wrap this up, activated goal setting is, my goal is to write it out, date it, right? And it's in sand. And then, because life happens, just like life happened for me today, and life may have happened for you today. Well, it always happens, but it's a full life. Like literally, it's the human experience. And I listen to myself talk, and that's very helpful. So that can help you as well. Then the second thing is, you're going to list all your obstacles, and basically that's like, what has stopped you? Why hasn't it been done yet? And what is, what could help you to move yourself forward? Okay, and then you're going to write out you're going to do your action steps for each of those obstacles that you wrote out, and then and you're going to date them. I don't. Boy, they're going crazy here. So anyway, they have the Zoomies. So I don't think I told you that part, and this is really important for you. Each of your action steps, you're going to date those as well. Again, in sand, because again, life happens. So, but yet you're still moving yourself forward, and there it is. You see it every morning, every night, and then and really that's it, and that's your plan. Just understand that that's your plan. So I hope that has been helpful. I love you so very, very much. We're going to end this with July 7th, and I'm going to spin it around to your highest self, speaking to, in Dr. Shad's book, it says it's all about I, because you're reading it to myself. Today, I choose to focus on my goals. See that word choose? Very, very important. Everything is a choice. Everything. Talk about free will, right? Anyway, we'll talk about that someday. Okay, so I'm going to spin it around to your higher self and say you, right? Second person. Today, here I started with I because I was reading it. Today, you choose to focus on your goals. Get a clear picture of what you need to do next. Make the decision to take action. Get your attitude in shape. I did a lot of that today. Put yourself into motion. That's motivation. That's getting moving. And make today a get it done day. Isn't that exciting? I love you so very, very much. You can do this. You can find your purpose. Make that a goal. My goal is to find my purpose by create my purpose, whatever it is. Yes. So you can find your purpose. You can elevate it. You can escalate it. You can engage with it. You can activate it. Make it fun. Make it fun. Find your purpose. Find that overarching thing, your mission, like why you are here. Find that for yourself. You can do it. You absolutely can. I believe in you. And I love you so very, very much. And as always, shining my light to brighten yours. And thank you again. Welcome to the new peeperoos. And thank you so very, very much for you, those of you, all of you who are sharing and share in this message to help others to understand that they are absolutely unlimited in their potential, and they can change those mental programs that have been holding them back all these years. It's time for them to take control. This is their machine. This is your machine. Well, this is my machine, but you have your machine. Look, watch, doink, I just touched it. Ow. I love you so very, very much. We will see you tomorrow. Ciao.